So I wanted to do a little bit of an update. This is exactly about 3 months and a few days after starting this 91 centimeter tank of mine, 1 centimeter aquarium. Um, a lot has happened. Some plants have died, some plants are out. Um, I'll go into detail with separate videos on plants and stuff. But I had some bacteria bloom. I had a lot of filtering, water filtrations. I had plants dying. I had a terrible experience, which I'll get later when I get into another video where I go over what I did with plants wise. On this tank, I'm not happy with my lighting yet, but so far it's good. It's quite noisy right now because on the on the filter, I opened the air inlet so that it shoots air out as well. If I do close it, it's fairly quiet on the pump. So yeah, that is a 4-stage, but as you can see, there's only 3 in. Otherwise, it wouldn't fit in the tank. So yeah, there's a lot that has happened. Fish are great. Everything is happy. I just want to start planting some more into it. As you can see, the flow, I'll show you, the flow is quite strong on it now. Everything is settled in this. Everything is tucked in. I can have a fast flow on it and no plants will pop out or pull out or anything like that. So yeah, so I just wanted to do an update and show you how the tank does look after 3 months. It's clean, good, and yeah. Right, so these are the 3 products that I'm using. I only have a small bottle of Prime because the reason being is I do only 2 water changes a month. So every second week I do a water change. I don't need to buy anything big because I only do 25% water change on there. So I'll use, as you can, I did 2 changes and they're still in. So yeah, I feel you don't need to buy big and expensive all the time. Yeah, you do need, but there is leftover, so emergency cases there is. And then XL, and then Scope Complete. Scope Complete, it does change the color of your water a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you, I wanna do a review on it. It does impact the color of your water. So fairly after 2 weeks and I do the water change, it clears a lot up the water, very much clear. But within the 2 weeks I use it daily 3 ml daily, 3 ml daily, Prime once I do a water change. So yeah, after, I would say, over the last 3 months, nothing has actually happened. It went quite slow. I would say the last 3 weeks the plants have actually only started to grow out. So you can see, like, if I show you with my finger like that, so that is the piece that grew out in my tank and the rest is what I got. So you can see, like, down back there, that is what grew out in this tank, and then that was just like that, and it grew quite fast, to be honest. As you can see, some of it was a bit slower, like that grew out, and that is just like how I got it before. So you can see the difference between when I did get the plants and how they did grow out in my tank. you can actually see the difference, probably because they have more nutrients wise, light wise. Yeah, I do have some algae right on the bottom of my tank here, and at the back there is some. Let me just see if I can up this light a little bit. Here we go. So down here I have some algae growing. The reason being for this is I was actually worried to find out like why am I getting it, but then I figured out that because it's like a seasonal change, the sun shines directly onto this tank for in about an hour in the morning or 2 hours in the morning. I'm not sure. I'm at work at the time that does happen, but I have seen it on last couple of Sundays I've been home. That the sun shines directly onto this tank, makes it beautiful, but does bring algae with it. So only half of my tank have algae because the sun eats half of it. So far so good. I do want to get better lighting into this tank. I do want to get more plants into this tank. I feel just put it the way like I want to do it. I haven't seen or listened to anyone like when you do this you have to make it your own experience. So this is it. As you can see, the full filter, I normally point my flow up. I don't have this fast flowing water in my tank, but from time to time when I do open up the air, it will go full throttle, I would say, and it will have a nice flow. I like it because you'll see everything else floating up and down, and all the debris, whatever is left on the floor, whatever is left down there. As you can see, there goes the leaf. So yeah, it all gets pushed to the right side of the tank where it should go through the filter. Good filter though, a really good filter. I still want to do on the filter on its own. I want to make a video of, and then I want to make a video of scope complete on its own. We don't need to do XL, everyone does XL, everyone does prime. But yeah, stay tuned for what's coming next. I am getting some more colors in the plants by this video, and you'll see from my previous videos and this video that some of the plants that I had in here didn't make it in. Like a lot of them did not, and some of them actually ruined the tank. And I was in the middle of cycling, and I had the plants die on me, and it was difficult to deal with cycling the tank and having the plants. So while having the bacteria bloom, I couldn't clean out, or couldn't start over because I've put the daniels in already, and I couldn't start all over because I was in the middle of the bacteria bloom, so I couldn't drain out all the waste. So I had to drain, filter, and throw that same water back into the tank. It was a headache, but when I do my plants review from the previous and until now, you will see that there are some missing and there are some that are thriving. They actually do look very nice in my tank. I haven't cleaned my tank. I have to clean it this week, so that's why you see the algae on the glass and some algae at the back there in the glass. Yeah, so you can see right there you go. But so far so good. Winter has passed. This is my new additions. Polgaramis. I have 2 new additions. They just came in yesterday from my local pet store. I've been waiting about 8 months to get them from the local pet store, from my local aquarium store. I have some guppies too. But these are my crown jewels. And these big ones. They are exactly a year. Oh, almost exactly. I would say almost a week. A week. They're a week short from being a year old in my position. These two. Very pretty. So around about the end of the month, they would be about 1 year in my position. These two big is beautiful, two females. I need a male though. It's difficult to see from these two if they're gonna be males or not, because when they are small like this, you can't see whether they are males or females. So far so good.